Okay.
And welcome back to WWJD, Wibbas with Jrip. I am your host, Kirk.
I am Brandon.
This Mr. Austin for you fucking little children out there.
This is episode 10. It's called JRY JREAMS, JRY JREAMS. Don't forget it, that JR is a better way to spell DR. It's stupid. We don't use it. Anyway, someone going to kick us off with a weirdo dream that obviously we all have.
Okay, I can start with one. This is like the reoccurring one. Like I always have dreams where like I'm with the people in the dream change, but we're always like in a car going somewhere, and then the road turns to a bridge, and then there's no more bridge, and we're driving, or I'm driving, and we'll just there's no more bridge, and go off the bridge, and like we'll be in a car going towards the water, and then I'll just like wake up and be like, "Fuck, man, that was crazy."
Yeah, were you like you're dropping and falling kind of feeling?
Yeah,
I've gotten that before too, but I don't really recall like what happened to me in the dream.
Yeah, I've had some falling ones now that I think about it, but they're like very few and far between. I don't know. I don't really have like a huge fear of heights anyway.
Yeah, like I don't either, which is so weird. I used to be afraid of bridges though, and like when I was a kid, I always had dreams about being in the back seat and just like going off the edge of the bridge.
I still am afraid of bridges. No bullshit. They are fucking scary. They just are. They just do not look sturdy. They look like if you hit the guardrail, you're dead. Like it don't matter if it's a pylon or like cement, or it don't fucking matter.
Hey, you guys live near one of the sketchiest fucking things in modern society, and like it would be hilarious to find people that are scared of these things and not tell them you're gonna do it, and then tell them, oh yeah, you didn't know, but you have to hold your breath through this tunnel, this Chesapeake Bay Bridge.
Yeah, the Chesapeake Bay Bridge, man, that ain't no joke.
That shit's scary. My grandpa couldn't do it.
Tap.
He hated it.
I've done it quite a few times. It doesn't bother me that bad, but it's scary because like 18-wheelers go over the edge from like high winds all the time. Like, well, now not as much because they're a lot quicker to like shut down the bridge if there's like winds and stuff. But I mean, it still does happen. Cars get just blown off the fucking bridge, like, and you're miles from land on either side. Just, oh my god, that's just scary.
So I don't have too many dreams, but I do occasionally wake up and walk around, eat. Most of the time I'm just like eating in the kitchen and staring.
I can attest to this. You used to do this like fucking 10 years ago at your house. You're like a fucking zombie, dude, when you wake up. It's crazy. And you wake up in the middle of the night so often.
I don't remember what I talk about, but I do know I actually will have full-blown conversation with my partners when I'm.
So you're like awake for like 10 minutes before you're really awake?
Okay, so
like,
basically
like you're like,
I have read that it takes people on average about 45 minutes to an hour to go into REM sleep. That's when your eyes are all moving like fast. And I've been told that my eyes start to shake and get jiggly and I start talking within 5 to 10 minutes of falling asleep. So I almost go into REM sleep.
Lucky fuck.
I can sit here, I can talk to you guys and just be completely zonked out like I had narcolepsy. But so like the one dream that I remember, I don't remember what was happening, but I do know that I woke up and I swear to God I was dying. I had fallen asleep on my arm and it was so numb that I couldn't even feel it anymore. It was just dangling on me. I ran outside and I go to the road like somebody's gonna help me. I'm like, help! Like my arm's asleep. I thought it was gone, dude. I couldn't even move it.
Yo.
Oh my god.
That's happened to me when I was, doing drugs, where I fell asleep on my arm. I've told you about this story where I fucking felt like I was paralyzed, and then I fucking was like, you know what? Get up, crawl to the fucking terrace, go out there, do some push-ups, and then sprint it off because mom ain't raising a bitch.
Yeah, you were also like half crippled that night at Sherry's house too.
That was at Cherry's.
Oh, well, you said the terrace, and I wasn't sure what you were
That
talking
little brick thing
Oh, okay.
where we destroyed
Okay.
the guitar because
Yeah.
I was wrong about the ETT fucking
Naming.
I was wrong about the name being invented by me, and then we destroyed the guitar. Brandon, you remember that? Did you see that?
Me?
Yeah. Did you
No.
see that?
No.
Oh, like I was like adamant about how that I was right about the naming of our band was mine. I did it, and then fucking I was wrong. And the
And
thing
we're
was
like,
I was wrong that they were gonna destroy guitar, so they did some serious punk rock shit. Facts.
yeah, it was some punk rock shit, but yeah, that was wild because you were just like,
So I do have a dream.
half my body don't work, and I was just like, you should fix that.
Dude, I fucking did too. I did somehow. But I have a dream that one day people will be
Devil.
I have a dream that one day anyway, I did have a dream one time and it was like a lucid dream, but it was like an astral projection. And I turned into a dragonfly spelled JRAGONFLY. Let's get that correct here. I turned into a dragonfly, man. I'm flying around. You know? And like my best friend at the time, his mom had passed away from cancer and she had like a dragonfly tattoo and shit. And like me and him were out meditating in the yard. And that's when I fucking fell asleep and fucking went into this thing. And I told him about it. And he like got goosebumps and almost started crying. He's like, that's so crazy. Because he had never told me this, that his mom was like really into dragonflies and that, like, because he has like that infinity tattoo on his fucking wrist and shit. And that was like for his mom's death and everything. It's fucking wild though. Like the connection between it, because me and him were like laying head to head basically with our like on the ground doing fucking meditation or whatever in the sun, because we used to do that shit like almost daily. I did it recently actually. I did it fucking yesterday and today, and it made the fucking swelling slash inflammation go down in my fucking tooth, in my back tooth. I was like, dude, I'm just gonna meditate the fucking I'm just gonna pray the gay away and it's gonna work.
It's not gay.
The gay went away because I was stuck in mad cock. That's what the problem was. I was doing a music video shoot. I was trying to one up Nas X.
Yeah, I got you. No, you definitely should. Praying about it will help you to stop. We'll curb that for it.
Yeah, and also liquor was helping like a motherfucker. Let's go ahead and put that out there.
So I only have two dreams that I really recall. One of them happened recently, and like to actually remember what happened. But the first one must have been a decade ago or more. I was going to the grocery store
when you were about 60 or 70.
I was about 60 years old. Celery juice is improved.
Yeah, that's black don't crack.
So I was going to the grocery store and I don't know why, but it seemed like it was every important woman, feminine figure in my life. So it was like my grandma, my mom, my girlfriend, aunts, maybe some cousins. I don't know. It felt like it was just a unit.
Orgy.
No.
Bro, we're white. You can be real with us.
I'm white.
Okay.
I'm white.
Notice, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I'm about 3 shades darker than you.
We do. We are glad to have you as our resident POC on the podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what that's why we're allowed to say the N-word.
Because you're Indian.
I'm actually Middle Eastern. Thank you.
Which one?
I'm Chinese.
What? Which Middle Eastern? I think I might be Iranian.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But anyways.
I ran once.
But anyways, so you're in the car with all these important.
Yeah,
No.
we get to the grocery store. We get to the grocery store, and I don't remember what happened in the grocery store, but I know when we were leaving, we got to the car and somebody forgot something inside. So I had ran to go inside And when I went inside, I got it. I came out. The parking lot was like completely empty. There was like the cars were still there. All the cars were still there. There was nobody in the parking lot. And I saw a bunch of lights in the corner, and my family was not in the vehicle. And I look over, and there's this section of woods, right? And around the section of woods were all these dudes with really greasy long hair, and you couldn't make out their face, but they were all like nothing on their chest, or nothing on their torso, and they were all holding torches. And one of them looked over at me, and all I could hear was this horrible banshee-like scream from a monster, but it wasn't low pitched. It was like a very.
That's the Core Peak Bigfoot, dog.
Check it out. All I could hear was that scream, and then the screams of every woman that I ever cared about in my life being thrown through the fucking treetops, bro. Their bodies flailing and hitting limbs. Like, that's
not cool.
And I immediately, the dream was just like, I just woke up in a panic. I was like, oh my God, like the fucking worst.
That's trauma.
That's not
dead ass.
No, I'm sorry. That's a DR. That's a dreary. That's a DR dream.
I'm sorry, you guys. We forgot to put a little trigger warning before the video. I'm sorry if this triggers any of your little triggers. You just made me remember some of mine, though. I'm not going to tell them because it's Josh's turn, because I'm a good boss. But you did just make me remember like a really fucking cool one. Thank you, Brandon. You fucking rock.
Nice.
But that's
awful. Actually, speaking of traumatic dreams, this is one that I had recently when we still had the other dog that was like out to get our little dog.
Yeah.
And, this was a reoccurring dream when we still had her. Luckily, I don't have this dream anymore. But when we had her, I just kept having dreams where like I would open the door and the dog would be right there and just fucking kill the little dog. Like, or I'd like walk in the living room or something, and like one dog would be with me and the other dog was in the living room, and they'd just fucking, she'd get attacked, and like I'd fucking be like, fuck, and then wake up and like realize that it was a dream. But yeah, that shit sucked. Those were scary as fuck. Because she was.
So your dream was like about a dog getting fucking mauled, basically.
Yeah, because.
Did you see it?
No, because okay, so it was a Great Pyrenees. She's 115 pounds, and then our Chihuahua Terrier mix, which is 7 pounds. She's gotten a little fat.
Rush her.
Yeah. So one day, Moon.
Mute yourself, Brandon. If you're gonna cough, like that's the easiest way to deal with it. Sorry.
But one day, Moon just decided that she didn't like Leech anymore, and fucking attacked the fuck, like grabbed her, picked her up, and like shook her around, and like Leech had one puncture wound, and like had shit all over herself, and like was just screaming and screaming for like.
This is real life.
Yeah, this is real life.
Yeah, this is real life.
Yeah, and like so she was screaming for probably like, I don't want to exaggerate, probably like 2 minutes, but like 2 minutes is a long time.
Similar to, you remember what happened to Koo at fucking Robert's house?
Yeah.
So similar to that, same scenario almost, because Koo was fucking 1/5 of the size of that dog. One fifth.
Well, Moon could fit Leech's entire body.
Yeah, it's all different. Yeah, it's a little bit different. Like the weight is different, and like, the size of the dog.
Picked her whole body up and just shook her like a rag doll. And luckily, Destiny was there and like grabbed Moon, and like, we got them separated. But Leech was just like, after that, screaming for like a couple minutes. We go to the vet. Everything was fine with her. She was just a little scared, little puncture wound, like nothing too bad. Bruising. She's gonna be sore and stuff. But so ever since that happened, we had to keep them separated, because anytime Moon would see her, she would just beeline and try and attack her. So like I just constantly had that dream until we got her rehomed that she was gonna fucking get her. Like I would have dreams all the time where like I'd open the door and then boom, she was just fucking getting attacked right in front of me. Yeah, that shit sucked.
Yeah, that's crazy as fuck. Yeah, I
look at, that big of a dog, like to see the size difference, it's like kind of scary. Because I mean, really, if she wanted to do any serious damage, bro, like one bite, that dog be in half.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was seriously like that. Like,
Y'all just made me remember I do have a recurring dream of my dog getting fucking ran over when I was like 10, 11, maybe. I don't know. I had a half lab, half fucking pit bull that was like black and white spotted, and we called him Walk. It was like cow backwards, but it was WOK, like walk. Haha. Anyway, for our non-viewers at home, I just did something racist to the Chinese.
there's many people that's racist too. Or way to be more racist.
Well, no, I just hate the Chinese. I love the South Koreans. Thank you for the Samsung S21 Ultra phone and the earbuds. You guys rock. Thank you, South Korea.
I love
Japan,
the North
I
Koreans.
also like your. Yeah. I love the North Koreans as well. I wish they would. I wish they'd step the game up. No, you made me remember. I have that recurring dream, and then I have a recurring dream about the time that I saw a UFO. Like
Lucky.
I was like 12 and I went outside, and this was at the same house with the ghosts and shit, man. A lot of weird shit happened at this place, man. I was a kid. And I walked off the fucking porch and like, yeah, fuck you, man. Fuck you. And
Corner of like a field, it was just nothing but a huge field in
it
front
was
of you.
nothing but fields here, and then woods behind me. There was no neighbors.
Open. No what?
No neighbors.
Oh, neighbors. Oh.
Yeah, come on, man. Don't talk when I talk and then you cut me out and it sounds like I'm saying the N word. Let me say it myself. Anyway, so I walk out and there's like 12 to 14 deer on the left-hand side of my house. Like the left-hand side, there was a fucking shed that was fucking demolished. And this really happened. And then I still have reoccurring dreams about it, but a shiny metallic ball was in the air. I'd say 100 feet at max. It was just above the treetops. And it fucking zoomed away, but there was like 14 deer. It's the most deer I've ever seen in my entire life in like one gathering. You guys know, like as deer people, that seeing about 8 or 9 is an occurrence.
Yeah, they were feeding them.
About 4.
They were feeding them.
There was nothing in the field. The field was completely barren.
Oh.
It was like foggy outside. There was nothing. And like what was grown there was either peanuts or cotton. They never grew corn, but peanuts, I guess, obviously, yeah, they'll probably eat the peanuts, but there was no peanut crops, dude. This was cotton at the time, and cotton had fucking been already taken up, and they baled it and all that shit, and they were out there. Like, why was there that many standing in the field? And then there was this big metallic balls. It's like they're dropping them off. That's the conspiracy, is that fucking UFOs are dropping off all the deer in North Carolina.
Yo, dude, listen.
QAnon has it wrong.
They raping deer?
Or maybe they just, maybe like to eat them. Maybe they like hunting them.
It's not the pigeons.
Brandon,
it's not the birds.
I think
it's
you should do headphones again. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Look, your boss is one of the worst people in the world. I'm sorry.
No, you're good, man. I don't care.
You're just so hard to work for, honestly.
I know, dude. Especially like
late. I just can't work late.
I guess you guys like all the editing and stuff y'all do, and then like the social media and the postings and everything and the schedules, like y'all just rock, man.
You've been really doing it with the comments on other people's things like that.
I haven't seen it, Josh, but I like comment on other people's shit, so it makes our content show up.
Nice.
He's just on anything and everything. It doesn't have anything to do with it. It's just he's turned into one of those guys.
Go check out the podcast in the comment section about
No. He doesn't. He does not that classy. He's worse.
I say, yeah, I'm thinking I'm gay. 98 likes. It's literally my my fucking cover photo on Facebook right now. It's WWJD podcast. And then the comment is, yeah, I'm thinking I'm gay. Yeah, ... And then it's even got a heart from the original person. Yeah, I'm reeling them in. I'm a hook, line, and stinker. Right. So another crazy one that you made me think of was the...
Hold on. So you said that you do you think you saw like you didn't have no dreams of no Zetas though?
No, I mean, I had that fucking night terror where I woke up in this room. I mean, obviously they're coming to get me with these fucking penguin sheets. They're after me. The little 3 foot tall bastards were fucking at the foot of my bed. You know what I'm saying? Like their heads were just poked up just a little bit. And in my mind, I told Brandon this. I'm like, I'm gonna kill every single one of you. I'm gonna strangle you all.
Yo,
And they disappeared. They disappeared pretty quick. I'm not gonna lie, but I was paralyzed like the ghost story. I couldn't scream or nothing because I wanted to scream at them and tell them what the fuck you think you're doing in a real Wibble room.
Alec knows this story. My personal, it's not. I don't know if it was a dream. People tell me it was a dream, and people say that it was a night terror. Other people tell me, people that are into and believe crazy things tell me it's something more that I have no power in anymore. I'm just now. This is just what I am. But 2014, Josh, I woke up middle of the night after I'd been praying for like 2 weeks that something give me a sign that I have a purpose in life. And there were 2 figures at the end of my bed that were not very tall, and they were so dark that they made the black of my room look gray, almost as if they were vibrating, right? And I just screamed as loud as I could, thinking that they would just get scared. I don't know. I was just like I just woke up and I'm just like fucking. I was like I don't know, man. I just fucking made as loud. I was just as scary as I could be, and I felt they like disappeared, right? And then there was this pressure release in my head, and I mean, I came back pretty quick because I was very aware that I might have just gave myself an aneurysm. I was like, that's a good way to kill yourself, Brandon. Like, and I'm sitting there, like, it felt as if there was bleeding, like it was like running down the side of my head. And there was this tingly, like, feeling in my brain. And this shit went on for like 15 to 20 minutes where it was such an unbelievable itch. And I started almost hallucinating where it was like, who I was, my like ego was leaking off of me into a pool below me, and I was being pulled out of the top of my fucking head, and it was the weirdest sensation. I fucking kid you not, man. I swear to God, I thought I was dying. I thought I was having it.
That's kind of like astral projection, like what people say they feel, like they come out of the top of their head, like with that string attached. I know you've looked into this shit with the silver cord.
That's what some people said was happening, and I was fighting it. Like I was basically.
I've never gotten to that point. I've never gotten to that point in my life. Like I've tried to rock myself out of my body and astral project. And like I had an OBE when I had an NDE for our retards at home. I had an out of body experience when I had a near death experience when I rolled that truck and the shit came down back in 2014, 2015, whatever, when the damn the roof caved in and fucking came down, almost sliced my leg off and shit. And there was like an angel in the fucking, it was Lil Nas X. And there was an angel. It was either God or an angel or maybe Lil Nas X. I can't tell. Like how are you to tell me who it was? I think it was Lane Staley from Alice in Chains trying to shoot me up with a little bit of extra. No, I wasn't on heroin then.
Oh, wow. Okay. Nice.
At least I keep it 1,000 like all the time. That is one thing that people fucking can't hate about me.
I had an out of body experience the first time I ever smoked chronic.
Oh, I thought you were about to say when you had a blowjob.
No. When I smoked chronic the first time over at your place, and we took that fat ass like waterfall bong, and it was like. That was the yellowest I've ever seen any waterfall bong to this date. Like that
gross,
shit was,
dude. Fucking gross.
Pungent, and I wasn't about to bitch down. At this point, I was only smoking like mids off of Campbell's and shit.
Maybe once a week. Mans was not smoking like I was. He was younger.
Oh my God, bong water.
It wasn't bong water. It was a waterfall bong. You put a little.
Oh yeah, but you were talking about bong water, and it makes me want to vomit. That's the grossest fucking shit ever. Sometimes, man, like some people got some.
Drink celery juice. This motherfucker drinks celery juice and fucking is gonna sit here talking about bong water.
Yo, that shit's fucking like, man. That shit should be Everclear. Oh! No! Don't ever do that. I swear.
That would have been so nice.
Oh God, I'll vomit.
But
All right.
no. So like, it gets like super fucking smoky, and then like,
Yeah, tell us.
we're in fucking his like his parents' computer room, and he's like showing me his raps and stuff, and it's got the like 2000s graphics where everything's like coming at you, and it doesn't stop moving, and everything's constantly changing, and he's like rapping and has beats going, and I am so fucking high, like I couldn't process what was happening. We had only left the bathroom and made it to the like computer room. We had been in there like 10 minutes, and I was just like, bro, I gotta get out of here. I've been here too long. I gotta go. And then
I'm like, dude, chill.
yeah, he's like, dude, chill. And I'm like, no, my dad's like gonna freak out. He's gonna know I gotta go right now. Like tripping. So I get on a dirt bike and I start riding that bitch, and like everything was all fucked up. I was riding the dirt bike slow as hell. Like I probably could have walked the same speed I was riding that dirt bike. It was it was comical. To see me just like and then like
it was in half gear.
From his driveway to my driveway is like 200 yards. By the time I had made it to my driveway, I decided I was too high to go home. And I decided to keep going to another friend's house, and I like knock on the door, and I'm like adjusting how I stand because I was worried that his parents were going to tell I was high by the way I was standing. And nobody was home, so like I go and I'm like just spiraling. Like I'm fucking never been anything like this, never experienced consciousness like this. And like I went behind the shed and like lay down on the table. I started throwing up. Like I got the stem, and I was just like, I thought I was dying or something. Why is there echo again?
I don't. Dude.
What do you mean?
Hello?
Okay.
I sound
guess
great.
it's gone. Okay.
Both of y'all look like shit, but I don't know. Maybe.
You're like
maybe it's
super loud, Brandon.
Really?
Yeah. I think that's a part of our problem too, is when we talk over each other, we're clipping each other because it records in mono, and it's like it's so much going on.
Yeah. But so I lay down, start throwing up, and then like suddenly I feel like I'm standing up but taller than I normally am, and looking down at my body and me just laying there, and I like went around the shed, and like there was nobody like in this astral realm, like went around the shed, and then like was looking around, and then I just like went back to my body and I was like, am I dead? Is this dying? And,
oh man.
Yep.
dude,
Goodbye.
and like I was fucking on. I can't tell you exactly what happened from there to the point of me like getting up and like being like alert, like halfway alert again.
Hold on. I can tell you what's happened from there to now. You're gay. Continue.
But yeah, I went to like the neighbor's house and like knocked on the door, and I was like, "Can you take me to the hospital? I'm throwing up. I'm sick. I got food poisoning. Take me to the hospital." And they're just like,
You're stoned.
Aren't you Jimmy's son? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, we're taking you home. And I was like, bro, my dad beat my ass. My dad beat my ass so bad. And like, it was so funny because I remember being so high, like I didn't care. Like I was like, it didn't even hurt or nothing. Like I was so high, I was just like,
dang.
oh, that's crazy.
You're like, dude, I just walked away from my body, man. I'll be all right. Go ahead, have your way.
And my dad was like, my dad's bitching me out, and I remember like I had a big ass box of saltine crackers and a water, and I was on the couch like watching the TV, but he had it muted so he could bitch me out. And I was just like watching the TV and laughing my ass off, eating saltine crackers. And he was like trying to be mad at me, but couldn't. Because I'm just like.
All right. I think this is a perfect chance for me to get in a word from our sponsors. If you guys would just give me a moment of silence. We have been sponsored by the Washington football team. Can you read that? The Washington football team. We really like the Washington football team. I can actually trade hats right now. Yeah, I probably should for the brand management. The Washington football team is one of our favorite teams in the NFL. Here at the WWJD podcast, we love the Washington football team. And and we want to thank them for their continued support of the podcast. Thank you, Washington football team. And keep on being a football team.
I never really followed the Redskins.
Whoa, the what? Whoa,
I never followed
come on, man. I gotta cut
until
this.
Until they changed the name, and then I became a fan.
Oh, okay. Good save. Good save.
Oh,
I was
the
hoping they would
Washington
rename
football
it.
team.
I was hoping they'd rename it to the Washington Savages, personally.
There's some crazy
But,
shit that happened, man.
again-
Crazy.
Again, Josh, thank you to the Washington football team. You should have named yourselves the Washington Savages, just to shit on everybody who hated.
I actually think that they're going to settle on the Red Wolves.
No, they're not settling on anything but the Washington football team, which is a great name.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. It was a good choice. Just leave it.
You know, everybody else just has a mascot. Hi, Ray.
My mommy made dessert. Fuck you.
Lucky
Just leave it.
All right. Also,
You'll be here in a couple of days,
today,
Josh.
Q-tips. Shout out to Q-tips. Thank you for keeping not only my ears clean so I can hear perfectly well out of my AirPods.
That's not what they're for. They don't sell them for that. That's for makeup,
Shut
dude.
up.
It's for
They're
cleaning
for
your fucking
ears.
ears. It's for
You
cleaning your
not.
ears.
I'm in your fucking ears.
No, it isn't.
Q-tips. Q-tips is a fucking sponsor of the podcast, and they sent me these specifically to clean my ears. I asked them,
They said
when I
the
promote their
reason we're
product,
having echo.
specifically mention the ear cleaning capability of our product.
Do you know my mom used to put hydrogen peroxide in my ears, and I remember always getting like ear problems. And I kid you not, I have never really put hydrogen peroxide in my ears since then, and I've never had an ear problem.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. My dad used to put cum in my ears. He used to fuck my ear drussy. That's your eardrum pussy for the viewers at home.
Did you call it a what?
An ear drussy.
Give me that dressy, boy.
Yeah, I want a little ear drussy. I'm trying to stick my tongue in it. If she thinks on the first date I ain't gonna stick my tongue, she thinks that on the first date I ain't put my tongue in that ear drussy. It ain't for me.
Yeah, but Q-tips are also really good at cleaning your dab rig. If you're a dabber and you don't have Q-tips or something to properly wipe out the fucking residue after you finish dabbing, just fucking go ahead and throw the whole rig away, you fucking beginner noob piece of shit. Don't even try.
Yeah,
you know
faggot.
what? Just don't even ever try to smoke anything ever again, you fucking loser. Go drink some water or something, fucking nerd.
Yeah,
I dare you to try to make
white boy something with Chet Hanks and not us, the boys.
I dare you to try to make a TikTok video with usages for Q-tips longer than 15 seconds.
No, you put them in your
For real?
pee hole.
Bro, I use Q-tips for everything.
Yeah, I put them in my asshole, my pee hole. I get down and dirty with the Q-tips.
I use them to clean my discs. I use them to clean my gain station. I use them to clean my dog's ears. I use them to clean my ears. I use them to clean my rigs. I use them to all kinds of shit. Like
I use them.
Q-tips
I
for
usually
all types of
dab.
shit.
I dab.
On the Q-tip.
Yeah, no, I take the honey. I get tea tree oil and I dab it right on my herpes, right on my.
Yeah, medicine application. That's a great use for fucking Q-tips.
Anyway, let's talk about dreams. God damn it! Here's my dream that one day I blow up and then I like, oh no, nobody, you know. And I had a dream one time that it was like a video game, man. It was just like a video game, like. Yeah, bro, it was just like a video game, dude. It was so sick. No, it was very like Fallout. It was like a survival-esque Fallout type game or whatever. It's the end of the world going on. But I knew that it was a video game like thing or like a dreamish like thing, but it was the end of the world, man. And there was like robots walking and destroying fucking houses and shit. Like, I mean, they're like walking through buildings, fucking. And I'm going through fucking drawers picking up shit, you know what I mean? Resident Evil style, son. I'm getting the red and green fucking herbs. I'm getting the fucking 9mm bullets, everything. So then I meet up with this squad of raiders, and the squad of raiders is like, I'm going to be their slave. So you know me, I got down and I just sucked their dick. No, I laughed and I fucking ran. It's like there's like 12 of them, man. There's 12 fucking raiders.
He didn't like that.
So
He didn't like that dream.
I don't know. Maybe he's in trouble. Who knows? Anyway, so I ran from the raiders. I ran and I was like, I'm gonna get everything together. I'll be good. And so then I get into this maze like place. You go up into it. It's like built off of a tree, and the top is like planks. It's like a platform. You climb up it. It's a tree, and it's a platform. You go inside the tree, and it's a house. And inside of it, it was a maze, dude. So they're after me, but they can't find me in there, dude. It's a dream, man. It's dream logic. It's way bigger than what it is on the inside. And all on the inside, there's like dusty books and shit. And me, I'm like, dude, I want to know what's in these books. So I'm opening up these books and it's all symbols and shit. These like manuscripts written on like fucking lambskin and shit, dude. It's so fucking crazy. And the next thing I know, like they enter from fucking 30 different points, and there's only 10 of them. You know what I mean? There's 12 of them, and they fucking shoot me. It's just like, and I'm just, and I fucking wake up and I'm like, oh, I almost got the hidden knowledge.
So close.
But it was really like a fucking like a Fallout, like 7 Days to Die, like Minecraft, Resident Evil. Just it was very survival gamey, is what it felt like.
Yeah, and it felt like really real, like very real.
Yeah,
that's what I want. I do know that I've had some dreams. I have recollection of certain events in dreams that were very like profound, but no context of where they fit in anywhere, and it just felt so like a different place.
I'm so glad you made me remember that one, to be honest, because like that was one of the coolest dreams I've had, and that was recent. I'd say within 2 years ago. That was a recent dream.
I think
hidden knowledge.
Yeah, I think one of my favorite dreams that I've ever had was you know how dreams are. For some reason, I was over here and I had to get over there, and there was a reason at all. Yeah, and there was a lot of water in between here and there, like real deep water. But we had jet skis, so like I'm riding the jet ski, and like these waves become like rogue wave size, like fucking huge. Like there's no way you can go up a wave. But then I was really scared going towards it, but then like a fucking like Spy Kid seal goes over the fucking shit, and I just like go through the wave, and I was like, and fucking like there's fish and shit, and I come out the water, and I was like, oh, this is fucking sick. I'm like just like just going all over the place.
Like what Crash Bandicoot 3, bro.
But you're on the back of a seal?
No, like
a jet ski.
Oh.
I'm
But he
driving
said
like
it's
a,
sealed over. It's sealed over like an armadillo, like a fucking like a
yeah,
snail shell.
yeah, there's like a
Oh,
plastic shell, so it's like submerged
That's
entirely, and I'm underwater, and then like I can pop out the water and go back under the water.
that's
Like
fucking cool.
fucking this thing up, just like, it was so much fun, and I woke up and I was like, damn it, that wasn't real.
That's a great game idea. That's a great game idea, Josh. Where you're almost have dolphin-like capabilities,
Yeah,
but you're still like jet ski-esque, whatever, where you could jump, but you could also go down in the water and fucking pop up.
Oh,
That'd be
you could. Yeah, dude, and there could be like maybe there could be jet streams and stuff that could carry it to like shoot it.
Like when you go underwater, there's jet streams that are like shortcuts. I'm thinking Mario Kart-esque, like Crash Team.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Yeah. If anybody's out here who's a video game developer, you are free to use that idea. Please fucking be like, hey, the WWJD podcast made us
Honestly,
think of this
there's
video.
no. Honestly, one of the best things, in my opinion, and this has just been a dream, like a daydream of mine, but I've always wanted to play an MMORPG racer of some sort where you have to pick parts and trade parts. And honestly, Star Wars really has the best platform for an exciting racing event, because like the idea that only certain species of aliens can participate in these events at certain speeds, and you have to be a fucking Jedi in order to do it as a human. That's an interesting concept, and I just love that an entire planet was dedicated to this fucking racing event. It's kind of cool.
See, look, me and Josh are not gay, and we've never seen Star Wars. I've never seen any Star Wars all the way through because they're fucking boring.
I've seen all of the Star Wars movies.
They
Yeah, so
are
have I.
boring.
I don't like.
Boring.
But that would be sick, dude, if it was like some we gotta stop talking about these sweet video game ideas.
No, that's cool as fuck. Our three perspectives. It's perk. I know a shitload of topical fucking information about Star Wars. Like you're talking about pod racing now from one of the original three. I also know like, yeah, you are. You're talking about pod racing, aren't you?
Not from the original three. I mean, depends on how you look at the order, I guess.
I mean, the original 1 through 3, the second 3.
Yeah, it's episode 1, the best movie of them all.
That's also why I named episode 6 The Thief Strikes Back as a joke on fucking Star Wars, because really our first episode is episode 4, because that's where we actually have a topic.
Yeah.
But I hate Star Wars so much because I've never made it through a single movie. But I think it's funny that I've done that. I hate them all, never watched all of them. You like them all and watched all of them, and you fucking have watched all of them and hate every fucking single one of them. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say I hate it. It's just not for me. It's not for me.
I got you, man. It really isn't.
It's like, to me, like, I liked it as a kid. Like, I really liked the first 3 when I was a kid. And then, like, I didn't watch them for a long time. And then, like, when I became an adult, I went back and watched them when, like, one of the new ones came out. And I was like, I guess these are okay. And then, like, I watched the one that came out, and I was just like, yeah, I guess. And then, like, I just kept watching them because I'm like, I wonder what's going to happen next, even though I like, don't like it.
That's me with the Terminator. I'm not gonna lie.
You're just waiting for it to be cool. You're like, maybe this is the one that it's gonna be cool. I love the idea.
Look, I thought Genesis was coming back. I was like, oh shit, Sarah Connor's gonna be back in it. Arnold Schwarzenegger's gonna be back in it. They're even bringing back home dude who was the kid from the second movie, the one who got molested and all that. Anyway, fuck you, Hollywood. Can we go on to another dream? I have one. I have that one that Josh mentioned at the beginning of the video. If anyone's been waiting for that.
I don't think we were recording yet.
What, when you said that?
Yeah.
That might have been part of the first recording where we fucked up, because we always take like 7 takes to do these. That's why it takes us 8 hours to record.
It's a full day of recording.
It's every single time. Brandon goes on a racist tirade. I say the N-word like on accident 30 times. And then you say something anti-Chinese, and then Brandon goes back. Y'all go back and forth on how much you hate the Chinese, and I'm just sitting there going like this in the background, and we just can't get anything done because we're just so racist. So
I wrote down American. I'm white.
I love how no one will get the context of I'm white unless they watch every single video of ours. Josh, you did not mute your microphone before walking away. That is 12 demerits. I can't wait till they show up. I can't wait till they show up in the mail, and I'm gonna staple them right to my fucking wall. So my dream, I was on the moon. There were centaurs on the moon.
Shut the fuck up.
I swear, dude. I swear.
Possible.
No.
Everybody knows centaurs can't live on the moon, but
Yeah. 12 people have been to the moon. Centaurs, you're fucking crazy. Yeah, come on, man. Eat my dick. There's definitely centaurs on the moon.
Okay, so there's centaurs on the moon in your dream.
Okay.
And wardrobes.
No, they have helmets. It's like Futurama. I'm in a fucking little, what's it called? I'm in a little rover. And I see the centaur on like the fucking rim of a crater or whatever, and I'm like, holy shit! And I want to go and investigate. And Leela is sucking my dick, boy, just you know how she fucks with your boy Zap Brannigan. Let's see if we can make a call back to the Zap Brannigan.
Zap Brannigan. Oh yeah, I'm Zap Brannigan.
Yeah, Zap Brannigan.
I told her, I said, Leela, suck upon this penis and we'll get those moon centaur. Anyway. Seriously, I'm going after these moon centaur, and when I get up to them, it's Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Oh, come on.
I don't know who that is.
Shit, I do.
She has a horse face, Josh.
I figured that was a joke.
No, to them for real. When I got to them, damn, Brandon. I hope you survive for the next episode 11. I actually hope you survive for episode 9 because this one's been recorded before it. No, when I pulled up to the centaur, they couldn't speak English.
Most horses can't.
Well, they speak Spanish, as centaurs do. You know,
horses are from Spain.
No, they were speaking like a language I couldn't understand. It was like tongues. It was like the kids from Spy Kids. Yeah. That's what they were speaking. And I was like, so I told Leela, I was like, Leela, stop sucking the dick. Get up. And I got out. And I'm going to ride a centaur, a moon centaur, right? The Leela part is a joke, but the rest of this is real. I got out of the moon rover. Like, the rest of this is a real dream. I got out of the moon rover, and I'm going to go jump on a centaur and ride it. Red Dead style. Red Moon Redemption. Blue Moon Redemption.
See, I like how in your dream you're just like, oh, a centaur. You know, even though like it's not speaking my language, half of it's clearly a person. I'm gonna ride it anyway. Fuck it, that thing's an animal to me.
I am white. I'm white.
I'm white. I'm gonna ride it.
Yeah. So
I own horses. I'm white.
I go to get on it, you guys. It kicks me. Christopher Reeve style. I get fucking kicked. And you know how when you get kicked on the moon, you don't stop.
He just gone.
It didn't kill me. I like landed and I woke up or like I was like I landed and I was looking up at the black of space because you can't see stars in space. That's what they say because the moon landing was totally real. Everyone, that was real footage. All of that.
Oh,
Anyway,
I watched some people talk. Some special effects guys said that it was real.
you cannot see stars on the moon. Look it up.
From the bright side of the moon or at all?
You cannot see stars on the moon.
Yeah, but you have to be there to know. So shut the fuck up. Your answer doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. Well, there was a camera there once, wasn't there, Brandon? And there was no stars. Anyway, my back was flat on moon cheese, and I'm looking up at fucking the black expanse of nothing. And I woke up. I woke up in my bed, and I was like, you know what? Fuck moon centaurs. So if you've gathered anything from that, fuck moon centaurs. And that's a serious, real dream. Everything except for the Zap Brannigan Lilo shtick.
Well, so that reminded me of a dream that I've had. I've only had one dream like this, or maybe two, but like this shit was crazy. I remember very clearly, like whatever was going on in my dream, I was just like, nah, fuck that, and just like left. And like it was like there's a boundary to your dream, and when you get to the edge, it fucking just launches you like a fucking video. That's what it did to me. Like I got to the edge, and I was just like, yeah, ATV Off-Road Fury, exactly like that. I fucking get to the edge and just be like, just like sling through the air. That shit is so wild.
Shout out ATV Off-Road Fury because me and Josh knew exactly about that because that was one of the best parts of the game was finding the boundary just so you could hit it and go yoink.
I used to do that too. Yeah, it was pretty fun.
We all lived the same fucking childhood.
But I remember it wasn't an ATV. It was with dirt bikes.
They were made by the same company. Yeah, it's the same company produced those games and made that mechanic.
Yeah. And then they made the one later, which had the dirt bikes and the four-wheelers together. You can play both of them.
You used to be able to play hockey in fucking...
ATV Off-Road Fury 2 was my favorite. The second one, playing hockey, bro. It was so hard. It's so hard.
Hey, I think I have it. If you get here Wednesday, do you want to fucking rock?
Fuck yeah.
You think you got me? Because I'll throw this on the podcast. Like, you can't slam me in ATV Off-Road Fury hockey, bro.
Bro, you can't touch me at my skills on ATV Off-Road Fury. Like, you are fucking up. You're fucking up. Right. Like, honestly, you give me like one day. You give me an hour at Midnight Club Edition. No, hold up. I'll wreck you at that too.
Hold up. You want prep time, Batman? There's no prep time here.
No, not with ATV. Not with Batman. Not with that game. That game, anytime, anywhere, it's going down. I'm at the mall.
It meet me at a trap, dude. It's going down. Yeah. Anywhere you meet me, it's guaranteed to going down.
Yeah, exactly. But for real, yeah, I'll mosh on you on that.
So, have you guys ever had some weird fucking dreams? Let's just go ahead and get this one out of the way. Where you're fucking one girl and it becomes another girl and it becomes another girl and it becomes another girl. That fucks with your psyche. That fucks with your psyche because you're trying to fuck the first girl or maybe the second, maybe the third. Who knows? You're trying to fuck one of the girls in the sequence because
it fucks your whole nut up. You start focusing on trying to like make sure it's the same person, and you're just like, wait, hold on, just stay there for a second. And you look around and you look back and you're like, who the fuck are you? All right, I'm gonna keep going, but
it's like, I'm tired of fucking my great aunt. Can it change?
What?
You know, it was nice when it was the lady from the Powerpuff Girls, but if Mac Miller could not be in front of me right now, that'd be great.
Yeah. Can it not be the old woman from the post office right now?
Yo, my librarian, that was cool. When it switched to my history teacher, not so fun.
What the fuck? What the fuck, dude?
Which history teacher?
Huffler.
Roll!
Wait, what? Did she put an R at the end of everything like North Carolina?
No, she was like Jimmy Neutron's Mrs. Fowl.
Yo, I gotta talk to you after the podcast.
No. She look. I don't care so much. She's actually the county commissioner here in Gates County, North Carolina. If you want to call her up one day, the county commissioner. I hope you guys call her up 3 years from now because that's when this will actually be popular. Call her up and go, and tell her.
She taught. Wasn't she a 11th grade?
Tell her that the Wibbas with Jrip sent you.
Why are you being so mean to her?
Because fuck that.
That's who I gave that carnation to.
Miss Hoffler?
Because that was the woman.
What carnation from one of the last episodes?
Remember I was telling y'all about the carnation she kept alive and then she threw it away? So I was like,
you were talking about like 5th grade.
Yeah.
Nah, I was a junior.
Fuck that bitch.
Yo, we have the best fucking. We have the best lore of any podcast I've ever heard of in my life. Shit, bro. You were in 11th grade and sent her a carnation?
Yeah, I heard that she had never gotten a carnation before, so I bought her a carnation.
Tell us the story again.
I bought her a carnation. I got her a carnation for Valentine's Day, and she kept that bitch alive for like 2 weeks. And then she and I don't remember ever seeing this, but she had a class picture up, and it was like her whole class, right? So me and I think it was I can't remember his name. I think his name was DeAndre. But we were in there and we were scoping out the picture to try to find her. And as soon as we found her, we were like, she hasn't changed at all. And then we were just geeking because she looked exactly the same. It was wild. And
bro, I thought you were talking like late elementary, early middle school when you told me.
I swore it was U.S. History honors, man. That's gotta be her name. Does she have a bob cut? Does she always have that bob?
Is she 1,005 years old when she was teaching you?
No, I thought she was like in her early 60s.
I don't even care now because it's past the what is it, statute of limitations. She was running for county commissioner and there was Linda Hoffler signs everywhere. We stole all of them and burned them. Fuck you, Linda Hoffler. Fuck you.
Why do you not like her? I felt horrible when she threw the carnation away.
Bro, I used to sleep during her class and I'd wake up and fucking make A's on her test and she got mad about that. So she created a notebook check and then I always failed, obviously. What do you fucking my papers are probably in my ass crack. Like, I don't know where anything is. And she did a notebook check just to fuck with me. And she also did, not even a notebook check, the class participation grade. She made it 15% of my fucking whatever. So I got like an 86 in her class to end with. And you know what I say to that? Fuck you, Linda Hoffler, you bitch ass.
Yeah, I remember.
WWJD don't fuck with you.
So I was in her class and like, I mean, I didn't like her because she was my homeroom teacher, and she just was always one of those homeroom teachers that was like, "Be quiet when you're in here." And it's like, bro, we're literally doing nothing. What do you mean, be quiet? She's like, "Do your work or whatever," like one of those. And I was like, "Fuck you, you're a bitch," like forever. And then I finally had her like as a senior, and like my friend was going through a really hard time, and like her mom had like kicked her out of the house or something. Like some crazy shit was going on in my friend's life, and me and her are talking about the situation. I'm like trying to console her, and then Linda decides to chime in and is just like, blah, 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 y'all need to stop talking this and the third. And I was just like, bro, like we're talking about some serious stuff. Can you seriously like piss off? And she was just like, if you were my kid, I'd tell you what, I'd beat you. And I was just like, well,
what?
Yeah, and I was just like, well,
fuck her.
I was just like, do you know anything about my life? Do you know how
They're a little bit different down there, man. I remember
Brandon, we've lost your video, bud.
I got him.
Do you? Hold on. Let me restart.
We should get back to the dreams, though. We got on a
Yeah.
tangent on that woman. Sorry.
Fuck Linda Hoppler. That's the official WWJD stance. Fuck
Yeah.
Linda Hoppler. She can county commission these nuts.
Just so you know, any adult that tells a child, if you were my child, I'd beat you, you're a bitch. Fuck you.
You're a cringe. You're a cringe.
An adult telling a child that, fuck you. Go fuck yourself.
Dang. Well, now I don't feel so bad about laughing, but I still kind of feel bad about it. Because at the time, I had no quarrel. I had no quarrels with her. We had a pretty good relationship. You know, I thought it was cool.
You know what? I hope that Carnation, I hope she like kissed it every night, and then I hope she cries about it from this night on, bitch ass. Fuck you, Linda Hoppler. County Commissioner of Gates County, North Carolina.
Is that what she holds that position right now?
Yeah, she's county commissioner right now. They got that money from the state. They spent $7,000 on a new table so they could all delegate around it. They could delegate around about whose ass should be wiped first, or which stoplight should turn green or red first. You know, the one we have.
The one.
Which
fucking funneling funds into their own pockets. They're fucking losers, man. I hope they all die. You fucking old fart cunts.
Yeah. Wondering which drug addicts that she taught in the school that she can sick the police on to fucking make it look like there's some kind of drug roundup once a year. They can brag.
Come get me. I hope she sees WWJD. I hope she sees the podcast. Let's be real. She probably doesn't know what a podcast is. She probably doesn't know what a Telegram is. Dude, she can literally suck my fucking fat dick and choke.
You still harbor some serious hatred. I'm over.
You goddamn right. A participation grade? How about you participate in eating these fucking nuts, bitch?
It's interesting. It is interesting to me that she changed the entire class just to fuck with you.
All right, guys, stop.